Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Albion Online! So yeah, I want to show you guys my progress a little bit. So yeah, I've done a lot of things on Albion, guys. You can see my wheel. You see a lot of things have lightened up now. So for example, I unlocked tier 6 of wood and stone cutting. Also a lot of cooking things I've done recently. Then, yeah, of course, the fighting, especially the tank and the longbow. And then, yeah, I have a lot of levels on bow crafting. I can craft a master bows now, tier 6. So this is also really cool. And these are my gears now. I have a tier 6 tank gear, which I still have to repair. So that's what I will do now. Looks really cool. Most of the people, they are not T6 yet. So yeah, when you walk in T6 gear, it's quite fun. Yeah, my longbow is almost to tier 7. But there's no gear for tier 7 yet. Or there's only the level 1 gear, which is as good. Because you can see I have a level 6 set for longbow and a level 6 enchanted set for longbow. Enchanted level 2 means it's actually the power of tier 7, guys. So what I would like now is maybe a 6.3 or 6.4. Because the 7.2 is still not available. And sometimes the tier 7 is even not available. See, when you buy, for example, I want to buy a mage robe, tier 6. This is cheap now. But tier 7, nobody's selling it. Nobody's selling it. So yeah, you should actually, you can, this is what I got now, tier 6.2. If you want to buy the tier 6.3, it's 700k, so it gets really expensive. And tier 4 there isn't. So the best what I can buy now is a tier 6, 6.3, what I think eventually I will get. But first I need more silver. And yeah, how to get silver? I also find a good way to get silver now, guys. I got it from a friend, and yeah, it's really it brings in really a lot of silver, and that's mercenaries. You guys, you can see I actually abandoned my house in another town. First, I had a house over here in Huckerly Cross, so now I moved to Queen's Market because there's richer resources. That's the first. And the second, there's a lot of dungeon groups, and there's where you get a lot of silver, a lot of combat fame, and also, yeah, which you can use for these mercenaries, guys, because you can see I have, yeah, some of them already evolved to journeyman, and this one will evolve today to journeyman, so then I have all journeyman mercenaries. And yeah, the journeymen bring 10,000k gold around, guys. So for every tier 5 house, you can house 3 mercenaries. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180k just from for free from the mercenaries. So that's really good. It's really good silver, guys. It's yeah, it's about the same silver that I get from the. So here I'm planting turnips now. They're the tier 4. Tier 5 will be cabbage. You can see here cabbage. That will be the tier 5. Yeah, the funny thing now is, guys, because you can sell this, sell all these cabbages, or you can start cooking, which I'm I'm doing now. And yeah, you can see I have tier 5 horse and a tier 5 cow, which is almost done. So I can yeah, actually get the tier 5 mounts now, so I don't have to use this tier 4 anymore. And I also have goats, and you can use goats for milk, or you can use goats for meat. And yeah, both are nice for cooking. But for now, I want to use the goats for meat, because yeah, like I said, I done some cooking, and I will show you now some cooking. That's also what you can do in this game. So it's quite funny. It's really a lot of things, because normally you can just go to the market and buy your food, but it's also funny to make your own food, guys. So I got all the turnips that I planted. The goats I just slaughtered in the slaughterhouse. It's over here, the small building. It's the slaughterhouse. Then I bought some wheat, not sacks of wheat, just some wheat, and made some flour out of it from the mill. You can see, guys, this island I think I built up almost all of it myself with the stone. So I recently also was cutting a lot of stone to build all this up. I'm trying to make all of this tier 5. You don't need tier 6, guys. There's a lot of guilds saying, oh, we have all tier 6 buildings. Some guilds even say, oh, we have all tier 7 buildings. But don't use them on the guild island, guys, because you don't get a resource return. And if you want to make tier 6 products, you really want those resource returns, because those are worth more than the silver you put into it. So keep that in mind, guys. So yeah, you can see the mill here. You can make butter or flour. Yeah, that's from the tier 3 mill. I don't know what the tier 4 mill will bring extra, but for now I don't need it. And then if I walk, it's the same fast, guys. And then here there's the slaughter. And you can make raw chicken or raw goat. If I upgrade it, you can also make raw goose, which I need later to make goose pies. They will help with gathering. But now I want to make another famous dish. It's called goat stew. It's this one. And yeah, what I usually buy from the market is mutton stew. It will improve your DPS by 10%. This one will improve your DPS by 5%, I believe. So it's still good. Some people still buy it because, of course, it's much cheaper than the tier 6 food. So I will just craft a lot now. Keep on crafting. And I think soon I will run out of goat, but it's no problem, because I still have a lot of goat in the land. So what are you gonna do with this 130 goat stew? Yeah, I'm usually putting some stuff in the guild bank because first of all, it's handy because all the crafting buildings are there. And second of all, there's not many space in the inventory, guys. Oh, I want to go to Queen's Market. So here's what you do if you cook a lot and you don't need it, guys. Because yeah, of course your inventory. I just wanted to show you. See, you can only hold few items, and I have some, especially like this crossbow. I'm not using. I have to throw it or put it somewhere. But yeah, for now, let's see how much we can get. Usually if I put on the market, there's seldom people buying things, and the only reason they buy things is because it's cheaper than the rest. So they put it for 124. So I will put it for 100. I'll try to sell it for 110. You can put, if you put 42, then yeah, someone buy it instantly because you can place a buy order. I want to buy it at this price. Then you can sell it, but it's a little bit too cheap. So I will put it for 110, and hopefully people will buy it. I think it's very cheap. So yeah, guys. Recently I'm farming all the way over here for the stone, guys, because you can see this. These are red zones, which you can be killed and people can take your stuff. So that's the difference between the zones. Green zones you cannot be killed. Yellow zones you can be killed, and then you will drop, your gear will be damaged, and they will drop silver, but you cannot lose stuff, so it's kinda safe still. And then red zones, you can be killed, and people can take all your stuff, and you just lose your stuff, and you can choose to go again to your island or to the nearest city, and you are naked with no gear, no goods, nothing. So usually the good stone is over here, so you can see some red zones are tier 5 to tier 7. So there you can find all the good stones. But there is also some stone that some normal like this. Oh, I clicked the dungeon. For example, this is tier 4 to tier 6. Why am I pressing X? And then there's also zones like here. It's also a red zone, but it's only tier 3 to 5 can be found, guys. So it's not really worth it to go there to risk that, because there's also, for example, this yellow zone, also 3 to 5. So it's much safer to go in a yellow zone to farm this 3 to 5. But if you really need this tier 4, tier 5 stones, it's better to go to a more dangerous zone with not too expensive gear. And also like a tier 4 horse or something. You can try. I've tried a few times with the ox, but most of times I was killed. But the times that I succeeded, I brought a lot of rich stones back. So this is also good. To see your own choice. It's what you can do. I don't know if you are a gatherer how to really defend yourself with ox, especially with ox, because you're overloaded, and then suppose people attack you on the ox, there's really nothing you can do. You're lost. But because you're much overloaded, because if you press A to mount on your ox, you get the 500% carriage, so you almost cannot move. You cannot leave your stuff on your ox. That would be good, I think. When you press A, that your mount will actually carry the goods, and you can still move. This would be really a nice addition to the game. This way the gatherer can really also defend himself. It cannot be looted by just one person. I think this will be a great addition. And then I can also wear better gear when I'm when I'm gathering. And this makes the game also more useful, because then you actually need good gear to craft, so you can defend yourself if some looters come. Because if some looters come, your ox actually moves at 100%, but this is way too slow, because people will catch up. And then when you get off your ox, you will have a load of more than 400%, and you can barely move, so you cannot defend yourself. You just kill. So yeah, it's a bit I don't like it much. I hope they find some way where the ox carry the goods, because it's also visually it's also like that. See, there's a lot of wooden boxes around the ox, and all the stuff are in it, so you don't need to carry. So it would be logical to do it this way. But anyways, thanks for watching the video and seeing my progress, guys. I think I heard someone saying 28th November it will be launch or wipe or anything. I really hope so. I'm kind of looking forward to this game's release, guys, because then all my progress won't be lost. But anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.